Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister. Last time we saw the council having now retrieved the crown that sits atop Gothic's head, and we are now attuned to it in a way that prevents any other item from being equipped in that slot. I don't know when we equipped a scroll of fireball. That was never intended. But we can also see now we have the use item and we have one charge for Revivify. And I think that charge is at dawn or with a long rest. But we also get +1 to our saving throws, +2 to intimidation and persuasion checks, +2 to saving throws against transmutation spells. Yes, the recharge is at dawn, and we can cast Revivify once. So that's going to help us stay alive immensely. Now, I would like to come over here and speak to the Antiquarian's contact.
Clear skies, my friends. You have some treasure in your backpacks?
We do.
See what you think of this.
Right, so we want to improve our relation basically as high as possible, as fast as possible. So they can have +8 there, +7 here, puts us at Alliance, another 6, puts us at Brotherhood. We'll save these at +2 and +2. We'll see if anybody else will give us a higher relation rate.
See you next time, friends.
But at 50, I'm hoping that we can get some good gear now.
Clear skies, my friends. You have some treasure in your backpacks?
We'd like to see your wares, actually.
Require your services.
So all of this stuff unlocks at different rankings, and then of course at different levels of cost. So a belt of hill giant strength is what I want for Kite, because we increased his other stats and not his strength. That is 920 gold, so we're a little bit out of pocket for it currently. At some point, I would like to try and get the Tomes of Understanding, so increase max wisdom, increase max intelligence, increase max charisma, and the like, because once you've gotten to 20 on your stats, you can't go any higher. But we will need Living Legend status to unlock those books. Oil of Acuteness we might want for some crafting later. We don't need Ring of Dark Vision. We don't need Ring of Feather Falling. Endless Arrows would be nice if they were +1, although we can probably make a +1 bow at some point. Cloak of Protection would be great. Lots of stuff we're going to want. Cast Sparkle at will. 2 AC when not wearing armor. We're not going to get any use out of that because Gothic wears armor in this campaign. But at only 92 gold, that is a steal. Boots of Stringing and Striving. Boots of Elven Kind. Advantage on Dex stealth checks. Constitution score is 19 when you wear this. So 920 gold for the belt of hill giant strength. Is there anything that we can sell to get there a little bit more easily? I'm sure we must have some stuff. A lot of these scrolls I am going to want to put into our spell books. We don't need 2 of those. That's 1 extra gold. Oh boy. Alright, we're going to have to find some more cash first, I think. Which is going to be a pain, but so be it. If I can find that much cash before we leave, because it's only 50 more, there must be something we can find and sell for that value. But a lot of these scrolls I would like to try and copy over. Oh no, that'll do it. That will do it. Now, if we spend all of our money on a belt of hill giant strength for Kite, is that going to result in us not having any money for food? Because that would also be a problem. How much food do we have? 1, 10, 11, 15-ish. 15 or 20? I think we just go for it. So we buy that, we pay in cash. Then if we go to Kite, we need to hand that to him first, won't we? He's got it. So our strength score will become 21 instead of 16. We do need a short rest to attune to it, so we'll do that. Attune item. So now Kite's strength score is 21. We have +5. That means with our longsword now, we have +8 to hit, 5 strength, 2 proficiency, and a +1 longsword. And then as our proficiency goes up at level 5, that will get even better, which is wonderful. With strength and charisma now capped out at above 20, that's really good going. Now, as I said, we are really, really strapped for cash. So what I will do is, we had a couple of other types of document that other members of various guilds were interested in. Is this another guild?
A word, please, deputies.
Of course. What is this?
A command word to teleport your party to the city's Imperial Gate.
Oh yes, that'll be useful.
Teleport.
We can't do that, I'm pretty sure.
Well, word is that in the Badlands, you may come across functioning major gates. If you do, use this command word and you'll be brought back here. Take note of any command word on the gate you find, and you'll be able to return there the same way.
That's fantastic.
Don't get too excited. So far, no one's found any.
Oh, right. Well, thanks anyway.
Stay in the lights, unit deputies.
You too, Captain.
Right, that's going to be useful later on. I would also like a scroll of Revivify, although I'm sure that's going to be far more money than we can currently afford, isn't it?
Clear sky.
We do.
736, yeah, that's out of our price range. We do have a primed short bow. Do we have the recipe for crafting a +1 bow? We don't yet, unless it's in someone's inventory and I've missed it. Archaeological notes, notebooks, love letters, not what we need. Our spellbook, worker's letter, myths of Solasta, we're looking to trade off to somebody in a moment. So that will be something for us to find in a little while. Because knowing what can happen out there, even just events on the road, I would like to be as best prepared as we can be. So who else do we know that might be interested in our stuff? Let's go see Hedlon. Arwen Merton's here as well.
Look who's here. The Sorak hunters themselves.
It's Merton, right? Arwen Merton.
Damn right.
First scavenger. Where does that come from?
Long story, kid. Short version. When we started crossing the marches to the Badlands, I was one of the first. Now, I'm just the ugliest one left standing.
What should we know about the Badlands? Any advice?
Bring a good cleric with good healing spells. You'll need them.
You're a legend. Why do you seem so sour?
Sour? It's this ale that's sour, that's all. The High and Mighty Council, paying clueless kids like you to go and get killed in the Badlands. But they're not asking good old Arwen, no. Go figure. It's because I got them figured out.
figured out how.
The Legacy Council is full of it, acting all united and lovey-dovey while they plot to rob each other. Wouldn't surprise me if some of them were even Soraks in disguise. You know they can shapeshift.
Okay.
Hey, I was right about them hiding in the Badlands, wasn't I?
Right, so he is lovely and grumpy. We're coming up here to see characters that are clearly sitting on magical chairs.
Clear skies, adventurers.
What is it that you... Okay, you don't have any interest in anything that we have
require your services.
in our inventory. So you sell primed weapons, primed armor, and spell scrolls. Okie dokie. Who else is around? There's someone down that way, isn't there? Possibly Delat? We just haven't cleared this darkness yet.
Deputies, how are you today? Do you have some lovely loot?
Indeed.
So they're offering us +2 as well, which is not lots. But sure.
Clear skies to you.
Thanks very much. Right, well that's all of our fancy magic stuff, I believe. I say magic, I mean anything that other guilds and stuff would be interested in from our inventories. Generic notebooks, tragic love letters don't quite cut it the same. Oh, Myths of Solasta, Circle of Danatar wants that. Where are they? Nice that they keep a guard on the major gate, even when it's completely out of service. Hello.
Deputies, do you have anything for the circle?
We might.
+8 relation and 50 cash is lovely.
Stay in the light, deputies.
And what are you selling?
Deputies?
We...
+1 bows and weapons, although we do not have the reputation for buying any of that yet. Some scrolls as well. Alright, good to know. Alright, we must be done for random stuff to trade off now. So, after that, what do we want to do now? We really don't have cash for much else, which is only slightly terrifying. Let's go see Annie again. She is our favourite person after all.
Ah, there you are. Clear skies, my friends. Someone came to see you.
Me? Who?
An old acquaintance, I gather. Master Dakin. He said he'd wait for you at Sunblaze Court.
Oh, thanks for the message. Stay in the light.
Everything all right?
Like she said, an old acquaintance.
So that is the start of one of the side quests. Where is Sunblaze Court? Up top. That's him. We'll clear out as much stuff as we can while we're here in the city. So last time this was Gothic's teacher because he had the particular background for it. But now Faith has it.
You came. I wondered, considering your new rank.
How are you, Master?
It's nice that you pretend to care.
Are you going to hate me forever?
I don't hate you. I just... well, it was your right to leave and pursue a life of adventure, even if it wastes your academic talent.
It serves me well, thanks to you.
Maybe. Still, I'm without an assistant. Times have been hard. The guild offered me a posting. South.
You're not getting your department chair?
Evidently not. Unless I can make a major contribution. That's why I wanted to see you. I heard you went to Kerlem in the marches.
That's right.
There is an old Termarian tower there.
Oh, yes. Very impressive, too.
If I could just explore it, bring something back, something the guild couldn't ignore, I would have a chance at this chair. The scavengers say it's safe now. I can go. But once there, I'll need, well, some specific expertise.
And that's us.
It could salvage my career.
Of course. I owe you that much, Master.
Thanks. Find me at Kerlem then. I'll be ready.
We'll see you there. Stay in the light, Master.
Alright, another side quest acquired. Now, was there anything actually we were doing here in town? I can't even remember. We do need to get these angry violet bush flowers. I want them, I will take them, that is my right. I'm not even sure we're going to have much in the way of crafting materials to craft things we'd like to on the road. But if I can take 9 flowers, I will take 9 flowers. Nice that they keep growing back over time. This chest is still locked. We need a knock spell to get in. Otherwise, it's just the basic traders about the place. So we'll go to Market Street. See about any health potions, any other trading, that kind of stuff. Various scrolls. Standard health potions are 46 gold. That is rough. What do we need to craft them ourselves? Magnesium and Galavan Amaranth. How much does that cost? Magnesium is 9. And Galavan Amaranth is 9. So we can make 2 potions out of that. 3 for 54. That would be most of our gold. But we should maybe consider some extra food. We'll take that for crafting. We're not going to get a recipe of +1 bow yet. Unless there's one over here, but I don't think there's going to be. No, nothing of the like. Just a bunch of stuff we've sold back, really. But we've got arrows. We've got a primed short sword. And by that I mean a primed short bow. We'd need oil of acuteness, a slave stone, or oil of acuteness, which we could buy previously, but now we don't have the value for it. But we'll make some potions on the road. We've got plenty for that. And otherwise, the only other thing I could think of to do while we're here in town is transcribe some of these spell scrolls, but I'm not sure we're going to have the gold for it either. Spell is too high level. We don't have that on our spell list, although a scroll of Revivify is lovely. I will give it to Faith. Hey, I recall we received a bunch of spell scrolls from a side quest we handed in, didn't we? Is anyone else currently equipped with anything I'm not expecting them to be equipped with? I don't believe so. If we can, we should change out this mace. Simple weapons, longsword, short sword, longbow, light armor, medium armor, shield. I bet we sold off a bunch of longswords earlier, didn't we? And now how I would like one back. I mean, we'll come across one in the wastelands, almost certainly. So I won't worry about that then. So let's have that crafting started. And then is there any other questing to do here in town? You didn't find out much about Armin Merton. Maybe something will come up if he really did used to be famous. Go to the Temarian Tower and travel to the place where the crown bearer is drawn to. So that's going to be somewhere out on the road. I don't think there's any more specific supplies here that we can afford. If I could find the correct way to get out of town, that would be really good. So, join me next time. We're going to head out of the city, back into the dangers of the road once again. And then we'll... Oh, last triple check of the quest board. Right, still definitely nothing there. So, yes. Next time, we'll be heading back out on the road, see what trouble we can get into, see what random encounters we can have, and see then where we end up. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.